Are you familiar with the advice in game development that suggests to not start with big projects? Well, I went against that. My name is Okba and I'm the developer of Freedance. In 2020, I started learning game development by mistake, to be honest, because I just want to see, I was a little bit curious to see how game engines work. And I was looking to make only a small scene for a character to go run left to right in a forest. I just want to see my art alive because I had a background in design and art. I have been using Photoshop since 2017. I want to make that silhouette art style because it was really easy just to test it on Unity, that program or software that I started learning. And after that, I thought, why not? Let's make a 2D platformer. It's easy, no? And I had an idea because the first game I have ever played in my life, it's Mario Bros 1. So I started searching on YouTube to see how can I make my character run, how to make the animation, how to make him jump. And I had some difficulties because I was really bad at programming at that time, and still, I'm not the best programmer. So after that, I made the small 2 scenes or 3 scenes, just you can jump and you can die by spikes. And they said, why not? Let's just make some action. Let's make some enemies and animation. And I thought I can make it in 5 months. And that was in 2020, September. We are in 2024 and I'm finally done with the game. I don't suggest anyone to start working on a big project like that and especially from scratch like I did. And I didn't want to use any assets. I mean it, any asset in my game, because I was really focusing on the art, and that was a big mistake because I'm actually working alone and working on only with a composer, a great composer called Marcelo. You can see his project in the description. Animation was one of the difficulties I had, and programming, some bugs I never seen in my life, so I spent a good amount on Unity, fixing some bugs, and I didn't want to give up on that project because in my first project I didn't want to jump into another project. So yeah, after all these years, after let's say almost 4 years working on the same project, it was really pain, but at the same time a good learning experience. But I don't suggest to start making everything from scratch. And please, if you have any friends that maybe do art for you or programming or animation, that would be really amazing. We'll never make a game alone again because it's really taken a long time, and most of the time, let's say 99%, is not worth it. I don't know, maybe your game is gonna be big, and I hope every game developer get that dream, but in reality it's really hard to make sales from games. And when we talk about sales, we're talking about marketing, which is the most difficult thing in the game development journey. I'm really sure every solo or small team had the same issue because you need to work with publishers, and I refused to work with a lot of them because I was really afraid, and it is the beginning. I don't know how they work. I don't know anything about them. So I wanted to publish the first game by myself and see if it's really worth it. Maybe it's a bad idea. I didn't accept some publishers, but why not? Let's just learn. Let's see it. Plus, this project is not my last project. I know it took 3 years, but surely the next projects are not gonna take the same amount of time. It's gonna be less and less, plus with more experience. So yeah, the game is gonna be published in May 18. Finally, after almost 4 years working alone, it was really pain, but I would be really happy to see players and to see their experience. So you can wishlist the game on Steam. It's on Steam, of course, and that's really will help the game, by the way, and push it. And thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate that, and thank you. It's my first video ever here. Yeah, maybe I will make more. Why not? Maybe about my journey or other stuff, at least in the game development. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave a like. That will help.